What is up, losers? Is this working? Whoa! What's up, losers? Hopefully the game will fucking load. Boom, boom. Chat, I had a crazy idea for this stream. I have a crazy idea for this stream. What if we listen to the actual game music? I was thinking about this, bro, when I was like watching one of my VODs, and it's like, I like the Nintendo music, bro. But like, what if we like entice good luck into this run by like, I feel like I switched initially to not listening to the in-game music because like I was doing like fucking 2 years ago now because I was playing so much Wiz. I felt like I was getting tired of it at least. But now I kind of want to actually like listen to the game music again type shit. You know what I mean? Let me ping the Discord. What if we listen to Limp Bizkit? That wasn't an option I fucking gave you. Like I wasn't asking for input. You got two options. You can't just be greedy. What the fuck's... Oh, because I was filming something. My resolution's all messed up. And now the game's not even showing up. What's that about? Oh, because I was set to this. Ooh. Also, does the fucking... Does the game look green? No, it doesn't, right? Something's wrong with my main monitor. I don't think you can see on this. How loud is too loud for the music? That feels pretty good, right? I'm on the wrong fucking account again. God damn it. I did that last time, too. Dude, my screen is, like, green, and it's progressively getting greener. Like, there's a green hue on it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's, like, slowly dying. Maybe the cord's fucked up. I tried plugging in and out the cord. I updated the drivers. I don't know. It does actually. It looks like everything on my main monitor is kind of sick. That's actually how I would describe the green hue. It's like it looks kind of... Everything just looks kind of sickly. It's a little odd. I don't know. I'll play football today depending on how the run goes. I would be down to stream for like try to beat all the Krok today. Try to like really hunker down and grind a little bit, you know what I mean, type shit. I mean, I gotta not die. The problem is once I die, I just waste so much time that it's like not ideal. I feel like the actual in-game music might motivate me.
Aha!
The spell is working!
Look, Gamma.
Alright, I gotta turn this down. This is too loud.
Answer these questions to find out what type of wizard you are.
Wah, 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 wah.
But now that we know what you
I think I'm gonna fully commit to this being a girl boss run. We've have 3 Wizlocke characters, and it's 3 Wizlocke champions, and it's a fucking sausage fest. Myth wizards must be blonde. I don't make the rules. I hate that hair. Give me any blonde that doesn't have that exact haircut. God, that is a creepy looking. I can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta. Maybe I just go in and change the eyes on one of them. All right, we're just gonna fucking custom make you. Hair color, blonde. Please change the eyes. Fucking great. Prototypical myth right there.
All right then. What is your name?
Glasses are kind of not drip though. Need to not drip on the glasses.
All right then.
Calamity? Dude, I want something. I want a kind of Krokatopian name. Can I name my character Beatty? Do we run back at Deja? What's a Krokatopian ass first name? Jade? I kind of like Deja. Let's go Deja 2. Deja the Second Coming. I feel like that's a fire name. Deja Legend Strider. My favorite myth wizard.
Well, hello.
Fuck, I should really plug in. I'll worry about that later. I'll worry about that later. It makes sense, bro. It fits the name better for her to be the second Deja, right? Like, you can get Deja Vu. She's the real Deja Vu.
Splendid. So I'll teleport you there.
I forgot how weird it is to, like, actually listen to have the music on in this game. Ooh. It feels so odd. Hold on. Just wait till I get into a battle, bro. What boss is killing you? None of them. I think this is their own. That's what people are saying. That's what mainstream media has been saying. Deja vu. Ninth time is the charm. That is what they say. See ya, Micah. The second arc Wizlocke ended in a tie. It's not for, I don't need a phone charger. I need a headphone charger. But I'll worry about that later. Meaning I'll forget to plug them in and be really annoyed when they're not charged. It's usually how it goes. Did you see the 2026 Wizard 101 World Cup? What? What does that mean? No, I don't think so. Dude, didn't they... What happened to the thing? I remember 2 or 3 years ago. I think it was 3 years ago. They did that, like, creator thing. Where it was, like, you could participate. Gume won it, and Gume got a mount in the game. Does anyone remember what I'm talking about? Where Gume, like, got a mount, and it was, like, and he made all the parody songs and shit, and then they never did another one, and it was during the summer. I forget what it was called. The Spiral Cup. What happened to that? Were they just, like, fuck that? It was before I was streaming. Because I was definitely making Wiz videos, but I wasn't streaming. And I remember kind of being like, oh, maybe if I was, like, streaming more, I would do this. I remember being like, this is a cool idea. The guy doing it got laid off. No, it was not 2019. It was like 2023 probably. I was like, I just randomly popped in my head. I was like, fuck, that would be a cool thing for them to do now. And there was like different ways you could earn points and shit. Bro, I think you could do a lot of cool events like that. I think a cool event idea could be like a school pride event, bro. And you do like the Harry Potter, you know, Goblet of Fire-esque cups. Where you earn points through doing different things. And then it's like, which school is crowned the true fucking King of Wizard 101?
The evil...
Dude, my game looks so green. My game is so green. Okay, I tried this music thing. I fucking hate it. It's so quiet. I can't deal. It's freaking me out. I don't like it. I need music. I need to play my own music. I really gave it a try, I swear. I did really try. Bro, it wasn't Noah, it was so weird. I don't like how it doesn't play music. I hate the, like, how it pauses when you load between zones. I don't like it. Can you put Subway Surfers gameplay at the bottom of the screen? No. Okay, I'm working. I actually need to, like, rewire my dopamine sensors. I've been working on that recently. Instead of going to the gym, I do dopamine exercises where I just stare at the wall for like an hour a day. I'm trying to build up my tolerance. I've actually just been going to the DMV to fucking hang out. It's been doing wonders. Whoa. That's a good idea. Dude, now when I do scroll, it's like crack. Now when I do get dopamine shots, it's like I'm actually doing drugs. Dude, my problem, if I wanted to, like, fucking really, like, become a more efficient person, I don't know how I feel like I just lose time in, like, my transitions between activities. If I, like, really wanted to lock in on my David Goggins shit, I would just have to, like, work on my transitions. I really, like, don't waste chunks of time scrolling. But, like, I waste time, like, switching between activities. Like, it takes me, like, an hour to go from streaming to editing. Usually. And then, like, me getting ready for stream takes a long time. Right? I feel like I gotta go potty. But I usually just go fuck around. Sometimes I just, like, I don't even know what I'd be doing, to be honest. When I really have to lock in, I uninstall everything in my Steam library. Because I also have the habit of, like, fuck, let me play, like, one game of, like, Balatro to, like, whatever, chill after stream. And then that turns into, like, getting completionist plus, you know? I mean, I be pooping these days. I really do be pooping. That's what people say about me. I've heard that from outside sources. I gotta fix this green hue on this monitor. It's gonna drive me crazy. Split cat. Be really funny if this low rolls and I somehow lose. It's like 2 years old. If that. I mean, it's definitely not old. But the other thing is I did ship it across the country. It wasn't a box with Gardevoir sent across the country. So that could be part of it. But it's also would be weird to... I think it's probably like the cable's loose or something. Or maybe the cable's just fucked up. It'd be weird if it just went like green hue, you know? With like no ghosting or anything. I also definitely could have fucked up the picture setting on accident or some shit. But I redid my drivers and everything, which I should have been. I should have done that anyways. And then it's just, and I swear it's progressively getting worse. I don't have anything to prove that, but I do think it's true. Is Wiz like a hobby for you? I guess. I don't know. The video game. I really like Wiz. Dude, the thing that's like about Wiz that's like not true of I don't think anything else in my life, especially now that I've graduated college, is like I really don't remember a life before I was playing Wizard 101. like I started playing when I was 6. So it's like you have like memories pre being 6 years old. But they're not like, they're kind of hazy, right? And like the timeline of them all is like, it gets kind of blurry. Just wear red tinted glasses so it does also kind of look like it's like eye saver mode. So maybe I enabled something weird. I don't know. But like, I mean, like, I probably have memories pre 6 years old. But like, I don't really, like, it's not like you have like great memories, you know? I feel like trying to like put stuff in chronological order that you like from the time you were like that age is not going to be accurate. I do have to level lock. Good comms. We wouldn't want Deja Vu to meet an unfortunate early end. I'm also actually going to get the ice spells so I don't get fucking destroyed by a rotting fodder. And now we're gaming. Now we're gaming. Yep, Sesh. I betrayed Bloodbat? Well, I mean, Firecat's basically a Bloodbat, so I kind of have 3 of them in the... But it's like everything... 1-pip spells are actually like... There's so few fights where you want to use them. They honestly really only come into play in like boss fights. Everything else you want to like try to one-shot with a Snow Snake or Troll. Miss also just dog shit on 2 of the 3 streets. Miss spells because they get resisted in Cyclops, and then Triton Avenue you don't want to use them because you'll get minus 80'd and then you hate yourself. Beware. All right, new strat. I found a new way to min-max. Look, you go do Cyclops first. Watch this. I'm about to min-max so hard. You go do Cyclops first because you can get the Good of Fame that gives 20 health. and not really have to fight anything, right? It's actually high IQ. Last stream was a bit of a bloodbath. Last stream I lost quite a few runs. Last stream I didn't even make it to Krokotopia, which wasn't great. Wasn't what I had planned. I felt like I had the rotting fodder death could have been avoided if I had went and trained Snow Serpent, which I should have done. So it was my fault. Don't get me wrong, but like I did kind of get fucked. Like the AI played the best Wizard 101 I've ever seen. How did I die before that? What was my first death do? The last death was just tough. Honestly, the last death it was like that's just gonna happen. Foul Gaze can kind of ball out, and if you hit like 2 bad fizzles, you're gonna lose to Foul Gaze. But still, it definitely could have been avoided. I feel like the mid-shade death, though, I didn't lose sleep over. Mid-shade just kind of played well. And at the end of the day, like, what are you going to do? You know, he's a pretty good boss. For where you encounter him in the game, he's pretty solid. But see, this time I'm really metagaming. I've got my Wizard City route fucking down. Even if I was playing on a death with this new rule set, I just think it makes getting through Krok way harder. Honestly, I low-key think like death is just not even good. Daddy!
Miser at Jester Goonie when looks max or Peter Mog Crook genuinely walks into the function.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear any of that. I'm gonna pretend those words just never spawned in. I think that's a peaceful way for me to live life. Mog Kirkenuli. That's a new one. I don't even think I've heard that before. Mog Kirkenuli. What's up, Jedster? Majid. Why isn't this working? Yo, Cam Kyle with the 15 months. Appreciate it. I got Jedstered. This is so... What is it? Gedstered? This has to be the one. Yo, Nugget with the Prime. What's up? Appreciate you. I don't know. I was thinking maybe this weekend. I'd like to get the second Arc Wizlocke video out on Sunday. Which is, like, I think a little ambitious because that shit's taking forever. But then maybe Saturday I do, like, a I finally do another drunken Pokemon Nuzlocke. I think that could be fun. I literally have not done one of those since the Platinum run. It was like well over a year ago. So maybe I do that. The problem is that's like a long ass stream. I want to do Heart Gold next. You should drunk lock Run and Bun? No, I don't think so. Sturdy Blade. Alright, now we kill everything up until freaking whatever the hell his name is. Until we get that 3 Minotaur quest. Because I don't even want to do that without the extra health. I mean, the pro with trying to drunk lock Run and Bun would be... Yo, what's up, Steven, with the Prime? Appreciate it. The problem with trying to drunk lock something like Run and Bun is, like, you can't beat it in one sitting. You need a game that, like, even if it takes fucking forever, you can at least beat in, like, a 16-hour period, you know? Drinking challenges don't really work if you split them across multiple streams. It fucks up the progression of the challenge. Because like, the fun part's when, like, at the end you're drunk and you're trying to do, like, the hardest part, you know? When you've had 9 beers and 9 hot dogs and you gotta win the championship game. If you, like, take a break to sober up, it just kind of defeats the whole purpose. Have you tried the Infinite Fusion games? I have not. $60-hour stream? I mean, how long does a Run and Bun run take? And you could go full fucking bender mode. You could do it, I guess. 60-hour stream would be crazy. I did do it with the Wither, and I didn't like how it made the video end up. Which, like, I think it mattered less for the Wither, because I was fucked either way. That was more of just, like, goofy fun time video. But, like, I feel like it made... The other thing was, like, I definitely got drunk enough in the following stream for it to work. But, like, I just feel like it's kind of lame. Like, the fun part of those streams is, like, once you've had a couple drinks, trying to, like, lock in. So if you're, like, trying to do that after, you know, it just don't really work, I don't think. Do you act like the Rotting Fodder didn't have a Michael Jordan performance? He had a flu game, bro. 2 -80 Cuck Shield blocks is crazy. Like, how am I even ever going to win that? Into, mind you, 2 of the highest damage spells per pip in the game. In does 2 high roll Storm Bats. I mean, I got shit on. But he, like, it wasn't like he shit on me and played badly. Like, he was kind of warlorded my ass. But what if he hits it again? He can't, though, because now I've locked in and I'm using snow spells, ice spells, which he can't, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna go fuck off and go to Triton Avenue now. This is S tier routing. Because Triton Avenue is the easiest street, and I also get the robe out of it, and the robe is the best piece of gear. So I can get the most health possible before I gotta face off against Bro. I mean, it was a misplay because I should have trained Ice. I don't think it was an in-battle. There's 2 kinds of misplays. There's the misplay where, like, you have the cards you need and, like, whatever, and you just play like shit. Like, you just don't pick the right cards, but you have the right cards. And then there's the misplay where it's like, you just don't have the card. You don't put the right cards in your deck. That was like a just like issue of not having the right shit in the deck. It wasn't like a like macro versus micro misplay. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I guess you could categorize them. If you want. Dude, I felt like I've wanted to do a drunk subathon for a really long time. My 100k subscriber idea is I'm going to do the Caseathon, where I stream until I drink a full 30 rack of beer and play Zelda. I feel like a beer, like a true subathon might be a little much. I feel like I can go on a couple days. I don't think I could do like a week, you know? Dude, 30 beers isn't even that bad. I think it depends how long it goes on for. I thought about trying to play all the stream games. All the Switch games I've missed because I never had a Switch. But then I was like, nah. Then I was like, nah. A Metopia Nuzlocke? What is Metopia? What's up, Thrill-Wiz? Maybe, I was also thinking maybe I switch it over and do Legends Arceus. Because I also haven't played Legends Arceus, and I feel like Legends Arceus, it's like, there's a more of a, like, direct flow I could follow. And then I would also be like, I'd be more confident in, like, setting side, like, knowing good side objectives. Like, I feel like I could go shiny hunt and shit. Arceus is such a good game. We'll see. I mean, I feel like maybe I'd even let you guys vote. The only thing that scares me about Legends Arceus is when can I get Chimchar? When does he pop up in the story? What do you do for a mount after Broom expires? So we added a new rule that I'm allowed to spend money on shit and, like, use the shared bank if it's purely cosmetic. So once the free mounts run out, I'll just grab one out of the shared bank. As long as it doesn't actually affect the gameplay, because it's also, like, a lot of the time I just look fucking stupid. So, like, I want to do stitches and stuff, you know? It's more fun that way. It's more enjoyable to be dripped out. Obsidian Fieldlands, not too far into the game. Yeah, I feel like that'd be fun. Dude, it's also, like, realistically, like, how long does it take to, like... I mean, how many Pokemon and shit are in that game? I could probably get close to, like... I mean, I at least could catch a few shinies and shit, right? I'd have time. I just feel like there's so much shit I could do in that game. That I would also, I feel like there would be less of me just trying to figure out, like, how shit works. Like 250. Yeah, and then I could shiny hunt. I could get like maybe like a, you know, I just feel like there's so much to do. In the main game's probably close to like what? Like a lot. Right? Rotting fodders are frauds. They're washed. Also, like, I don't think drinking a full case of beer will actually take that long. Bruh. $30 beers in 4 hours? I don't think that's quite possible. I'd love to see it. I wonder what the world record speedrun would be. Not allowed to throw up? I think probably like... I bet you someone could do it in one sitting. I bet you if someone like Joey Chestnut trained for it, they could do it. Or like a Badlands Chugs. Bro, but even just sitting with that much fucking fluid, like even drinking 30 sparkling waters is like probably really fucking hard. Right? Ooh, that's a good idea, too. Various challenges take away beers. The thing I don't want to do, and maybe I do it within reason, is like, I feel like it'd be toxic, because usually, like, the subscriber count is tied to, like, a time thing, you know? I feel like it would be maybe not the best idea to have subs tied to, like, new beers. You know? So, like, I don't know how I could do that. Or maybe I could, like, find ways to take off beers. I just feel like that's probably not the best idea. I could drink 30 Dr. Peppers in 4 hours. I don't think you could. Surely you can pee. Yeah, but I feel like peeing isn't effective enough. I feel like peeing would help you more with some shit like water. But like beers you gotta like, there's shit in it, you know? Well, it would have to be like memberships in Twitch subs. You couldn't just fucking make alt accounts to subscribe for free. No. 7.5 Dr. Peppers an hour? You couldn't do that. That's a Dr. Pepper faster than... That's one every 5-ish minutes. No, not even close. It's more than one every 10 minutes, though, which is a lot. I just think it doesn't matter how you consume them. You just have to, like, drink 30 cans worth. Some guy in Northern Ireland drank 48 cans of beer in an hour. Was it alcoholic, though? You would die. People do die of water poisoning. That is a real thing. Daddy!
At Drive Kyle 389 donated $5. If we do a beer per sub, what happens when I run out of people?
I feel like a beer per sub would be a little ambitious. I feel like I could do it where like it grows exponentially. So like 1 sub is 1 beer, and then 2 subs is another beer, and then 4 subs is the 3rd beer. Because then eventually, I think actually that gets out of hand pretty quickly. Where like realistically, once I'm getting to like, or maybe like every time, it's 5 more every time. So it's like 1 sub is a beer, then 5 subs is a beer or something. So like it's a more, I think a beer every 5-ish sub. But then I feel like it should be bracketed to like, so there's like a worst case, so I at least know like the worst case scenario would be safe. You know what I mean? So maybe like the first 5 subs, you know, it's a beer every 2 or something. And then then it goes up to a beer every 3 or some shit. You know what I mean? But the problem is if it's a sub per beer, that's not a good idea. That's not gonna work. As sick of a fucking title as that would be, that would just like, that's too much beer. How many? I'm not smoking. I'm not doing that. I would genuinely die. So I don't know. I mean, I also don't think it would be the craziest thing to just do it like, maybe have a different sub goal. The other thing I was thinking is like, which would probably be smarter, would be to tie the sub goals to like different things that would be funny that are tied to me drinking like the 30 rack. So like if we get to 10 subs, I have to fucking, you know, run a beer mile. Or like, you know what I mean? I think that could be fun. Because then, too, I don't have to worry about, like, racking up a bunch of subs and, like, not being able to get through it, you know? I'm under the college football category. Oh, on Twitch? I think I forgot to change it back. I forgot to change it back. Whoopsies. What do you mean? This is college football. Yeah, like for fucking 10 subs, I'll make bilk, you know? Because then it's like I think that's a better idea. A shot of milk every 5 subs. I don't have soda. I don't really drink soda. If I drink, like, I like diet soda, but, like, I'll go to, like, get it. I don't just, like, keep it in the fridge, you know? Mix 4 different beers could be fun. Indoor beer mile. I don't have any alcohol right now. I usually go to the store and buy the shit I need for streaming. When I lived in my college house, we always had shit in our freezer. But like usually it would be like if we had nice alcohol, it would very quickly get fucking drank. And then the dog shit stuff, like the plastic tequilas and shit would survive in the fridge for like eternity. It's generally how it went. It's just like not like I'm not gonna drink like casually. I'm gonna drink on stream or I'm gonna go somewhere with my friends. And if I'm going somewhere with my friends, like I'll just go to the supermarket. I don't need to like, it's not like fucking, you know, chicken. Where it's like, fuck, odds are good I'm gonna want chicken. I might buy some frozen chicken and just keep it on hand. Dude, we had some rancid shit. We had a bottle of, like, the cheapest bourbon money could buy. That was, like, plastic and completely frosted through. That shit lasted in our college fridge the entire second semester. And no one ever even dared to fucking open it. No one even, the wrapping on it was impeccable. It just sat there, taunting you. No, I don't think I have any alcohol. The only place I might have a beer is in my golf bag. But that's in my car. So and it's probably now those are probably spunky. Uh-oh. Rotted fodder. Shit. Wait, is this a different mob than the rotting fodder? Do you know when they're gonna do $5 membership month? Usually they have the like $6.95 deal for new members. But I don't know when they do that, to be honest. What is the World Cup of Wizard 101? What does this mean? Why have multiple people asked me about this? Does Kaiser know I have a video on it? Oh, the community vote? Grizzleheim won? What was this shit botted? What? This is the worst list I've ever fucking seen, by the way. Was this like a thing he put out? Or was this like a King's Isle thing? Hold on, let me pull it up. Okay, Krok loses to Chrysalis. Novus beats Caramel, fine. Avalon in the quarterfinals. Mirage losing to Grizzleheim in the quarters is fucking insane. Darkmoor beats Wisteria. That's pretty obvious. Wizard City, fine. Celestia. Where did Celestia come from? Celestia beats Mooshu. Okay. I mean, fucking Zafaria in the quarters is insane. Zafaria in the semis is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. I cannot believe Grizzleheim won. That shit had to be faked. Grizzleheim only won because Nick Jonas. Even then, bro, that's like, what? Dude, half the fucking player base doesn't even do that world. I mean, I'm also amazed Polaris, what did Polaris get third? Zafaria in fourth is wild. That's just wild to me. I would not have guessed that shit. Grizz is peak if you actually play it. No, it's just not. It's just not. What's the promise of Faria realistically in 2026? That shit's boring. I mean, I've played through, I just played through it. Like, the defeat and collect quests are better. But now it's like, there's not a single interesting fight till Mirror Lake. Belloc is the freest shit of all time. And you still, even if the defeat and collect's better, you still have to kill the Greyhorn mercenaries 10 times. Like they didn't fix it. They may have made it better. You may only have to kill them fucking 10 times instead of 30. So it doesn't make it much better. This game's always been easy. It's always been easy. It's always been easy. It isn't a recent change to make the game much easier. Like, parts of the game are easier, sure. The current endgame content is a lot harder and takes a lot more brain power than, like, the actual main questing has ever been. This game's always been easy, bro. They made, like, certain parts of the game easier. Sure. I think they made the second arc baby easy compared to what it used to be. But, like, this game was, like, never hard.
Worse than I thought.
Dude, Drum Jungle sucks. Stone Town sucks. I mean, once you hit the Elephant Graveyard, I think is a good world. I also don't hate the opening of the world. I mean, I don't think Zafaria is, like, terrible. It's probably my third favorite second arc world. But, like, top 3 in the game? No. No. I don't think the single second arc world should be in content. I think the second arc's so bad. I mean, all the way through, I've beaten this game once. But I have 5 wizards now that are above 150. I've only played the new content through once or twice. Yeah, I had a bloodbath last stream. I punted quite a few runs. Damn, I'm kind of fitted, though. Why am I kind of fitted up, though? I'm just surprised, too, because I feel like Polaris is the, like, default answer that people will say is, like, their favorite world. I like Avalon. I feel like so much of the third arc is just like defeating and collecting. And just like random, not that interesting or difficult fights. And a lot of like, just like moving the plot along laterally. that, like, it's the prettiest world, and that gives it a lot of credit. I like the vibe. Vibe goes really far in the second arc. It's the same as, like, picking your favorite school now based on which 7-pip AoE you think is the coolest, because that's, like, the only animation you watch. That's why I like Avalon. Aslan? I mean, yeah, it's like, but what second arc world has, like, a great, well, besides maybe, like, the end of Chrysalis, when they finally decide to start doing shit with the story. Like, what actually has a very super impactful, like, it feels good to beat world? I like the Chrysalis bug girls. Thanks for sharing. So it's like, I feel like, I don't think Avalon is, like, great. But, like, or, like, compared to the others, like, I don't know. I think my thing with Celestia, though, is, like, it's just kind of ugly. I really don't think Celestia is a good-looking world. What ghost flavor you walk? I'm drinking a yerb. A yerba mate. What's my favorite pirate world? Ooh. I really liked Marley Bone. I think Marley Bone was kind of peak. I think Cool Ranch was really fun. Cool Ranch might have been like, that was when I kind of actually started to like understand Pirate, and I had like the best time, my first time playing through Cool Ranch. No, I'm waiting to do Cyclops Lane last. I just went and did the first couple quests in it, because then I get the plus 20 health of Thane. Which is helpful for like doing all the other bosses. Sucky for spaghetti code. I do think like so much of Wiz and like rating worlds, and it's so subjective, bro. Like if it really comes down to like whichever world you think looks the coolest is gonna be like where the majority of your fucking enjoyment comes from. Whichever world you think looks the coolest. It's like some people also only care about getting through the game. So like they're just gonna like the easy worlds that are like fun. And like some people want like the really hard gameplay worlds, and they're gonna like different worlds, you know. I mean, it's like a perfectly legitimate fucking opinion to think Azteca is the best world in the game just because you like dinosaurs. It's like there's not really a science behind it. I just wouldn't have thought Grizzleheim would have won. I don't really, it don't take like great whatever. I'm just surprised. It's not usually a world that people like, you know. talk about in that regard. I just like bears, so Grizzleheim won. Maybe. Nick Jonas sent his fans. Oh. It's crazy to me that a side world wins it, though. I would have thought side worlds would have just been at such a disadvantage because not everyone goes and plays them. I feel like Wizard City, if it was pre-Wizard City revamp, would have made it. I feel like Wizard City's got too many people that would never vote for it. I feel like the bracket style of it, though, has to influence a lot, right? I don't think Grizzleheim ends up here. Otherwise. Grizzleheim goes against Dragonspyre early. Which, like, how much did Grizzleheim win everything by? I mean, it beat Mirage, though, which is kind of crazy. It's crazy to look at the numbers. Like, that's why Zafaria's in the quarters, or in the semis. Because it had to go against, what is that, Wallaroo? Half the fucking player base hasn't played Wallaroo still. Then it goes against Marleybone. Which is an interesting... I mean, it barely beats Marleybone, right? Yeah, it beats Marleybone by like 8%. And then it plays Celestia, which like Celestia's not a great world. I feel like the top of this bracket's way harder. For Polaris to have to go through Chrysalis, Avalon, just to lose to Grizzleheim, that was crazy. I don't know. I liked Wallaroo. I'm not gonna fucking defend it with my life, but like, I think it's a good world. I definitely think it's a better world than fucking, I think it's a much better world than Safaria. 100%. Wallaroo has some really fun solos and shit. Freddy Croker. Okay, but is Freddy Croker really that much worse of a fucking, like... I guess the Guardian fight in Zafaria is cool. But, like, that's one fight. The final two Mirror Lake fights are like generic mobs they turn into quad fights. You know? It's also like to beat the difficult fucking, oh my god, this again. To beat the difficult Wallaroo fights, you kind of have to think a little bit. To beat Mirror Lake, you just need to fucking go to the bazaar and buy set gear. There should have been some type of seeding to the bracket. Yeah, but how do you seed the worlds? If you do seeding, then you have an even bigger problem. I think it is a different thing, though, if you ask, like, what percentage of people, like what is their favorite world. But that's why, like, it's the World Cup. It's not, like, which world is the most popular. That's why the best team doesn't always win, like, fucking March Madness and shit. It's because, like, brackets and matchups. It's more fun that way. I think if you did a straight poll, I don't think Grizzleheim's getting the most first-place votes. I don't think that's a crazy thing to say. I think it would have to be Polaris. Dragonspyre is the best world in the game. It's not even close. Dragonspire's too red. Dude, that's why it's like, it's just kind of a dumb thing to even like debate. Because like, it is true, like if you really just hate the color red, like yeah, it's fair to not like Dragonspyre. Like, if I'm really anti... Dude, I also think like, it's the same thing with like Wisteria. Where like, I look at Wisteria and the things I value in a world, and like, I hate Wisteria, like I don't like, I think it's dumb, I never do it. But like, I can also see it from the lens of like, the Spiral Cup, like, Tri-Wizard tournament thing, and like, the new school, like, it's a cool concept. I can see, I just like, for me, I really like interesting gameplay, and I don't think it has that. But like, if you're in it for the vibes and you like the other magical school, like, I can totally see Wisteria being someone's favorite. I see, like, it's just, I don't know. It's like, I feel like what you actually, it's because this game is like, it's such a slow game. At the end of the day, it's like such a fucking, you know, mindless gameplay experience. It's like, you can, it is like, you can fucking, there's like, whatever. Bro, Myth couldn't be your favorite school because you just like dogs. Like, not like it matters in the grand scheme of things, you know? Whatever's the most fun for you. I would really like Wisteria to be like Decathlon style. So you can't just 4-pip AoE everything. Then I think it would be really cool, but I don't think that'll ever happen. Not die to a rotting fodder. My thing is like, if you at the end of the day are like, my favorite school is balance, that's fine. It's objectively, like, I don't think it's a good choice. I think that's part of arguing. I can try to convince you to see the way I see the world, that balance is it doesn't have, it has no reason to breathe. But like, there's no objective right answer. Objectively, balance is not a good solo school. It does not get the same tools as death. Or, like, realistically, you should never pick... Objectively, you should pick death. Like, death has the best utility. It AoE drains. Like, there's no reason to play any other... If you're trying to be meta, you should only ever play death. Right? But that doesn't mean, like, it doesn't mean that's, like, the only school you can pick. You can like balance, you know, you can be a balance main. I think the most, I mean, death is boring, I guess you could say. I just, like, if you're gonna try to come in here and tell me that, like, balance is a good school, like, you know, let's get real for a second. If you're gonna come in here and says balance has anything going for it in PvE that, like, above any other school can't do, like, insanely better than it. Like, it's just like, let's get real. Balance doesn't... Death gets a better balance blade than balance now. Dark Pact is a superior balance blade to what balance gets. I honestly think I would rather play Ice than balance in the current state. I don't think I could quest a balance now, knowing that Dark Pact exists as it does. It would just piss me off too much. I'm probably gonna have to pixie here. I mean, it's not fair to compare anything to death, but like, it's the way the game is. I don't know. But that's my point there is more like, you shouldn't give a fuck what school is like, oh, should I pick life or balance, right? Like, because they're both just worse than death. Oh boy. Oh boy. Balance has more shields? You mean the one that any school can train? You mean the ones that you can just any school can train? Actually, can every school train balance shields? I don't think they can, actually. That's usually the thing with Spirit Blade, though, is like Spirit and Elemental Blade. It's like every school can just train them. Fine, I'll go buy the TC version. I don't like the fact that you have 4 fucking pips right now. It's kind of scaring me. Wait, I could kill with this. No, I couldn't. Oh, fuck. This game sucks. Does this kill me? This game actually sucks. Oh, thank God. What did I live with? Bro, I'm telling you, like, if they just build up into natural attacks, like, what the fuck? You can't do anything. I guess I could have Death Shielded. I couldn't even have Death Shielded there. It wasn't my turn. In a fucking heartbeat. I do not trust this not to fizzle. I don't believe in us. What's up, National Parks? Bro, I didn't even throw. I played that fight well. All things considered. If you consider all the things, I was kind of balling. Choker of Swarms. Is it good at least? It's actually decent. It's actually kind of a sick choker. Alright, usually I don't get necklaces, so it's kind of just extra. Gloria. I have nothing to do. I mean, it depends what wizards do you already have. I think if it's a new playthrough and you haven't played a Storm, you should play a Storm. I think Storm solo in like just like not any restrictions, just questing through the game, if you've played before, is the most fun. Because you can play really fast, and, like, you actually have to think a little bit. I think Solo Storm actually makes the second arc, like, pretty tolerable. Just, like, nuking everything with Storm Owl is actually a pretty good time. I am porting to the Bazaar. I am not going to use the Bazaar. I just need to teleport. I don't have Fire Myth. Myth can be fun. Myth's like, I feel like Myth is kind of similar to Storm. That, like, Orthrus allows you to do, like, the boring stuff in the game pretty fast. Or if you haven't made a death, you can make a death, and, like, it can be fun to try to solo everything. Never use team up. It's kind of like the only school that can get by with that, without, like, super meta gear. I'd never promised a lifting stream. I would never do that. There were never words that even graced my lips.
You got everything on the list? Quit your dawdling. Go get the equipment from... Ooh, that's it. There we are. Now bring me the boat. Wow.
I went to London one time. That's like the only abroad traveling I've ever done. I went and stayed on my roommate's floor. Because he was studying abroad. Softwooding makes Alec money, bro. He has no right to complain. Where would you want to visit? I don't know. I'm not a huge into traveling. If I got to choose between, like, traveling and going to the Super Bowl, I'd rather go to the Super Bowl. I'd probably, if I was gonna go do something, I'd want to go to, like, an event. Dream Super Bowl matchup. Probably Patriots 49ers. I'm gonna die again. This game fucking sucks ass. Can this high roll please, pretty please? Ah! I fucking, Living Puppet, I actually despise you. I actually fucking despise you. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk. Why do you only do challenges until Malistaire and not to Arc like a G? Okay, I think this is Wayne Vanilla's fucking alt. And I just got done with one. I can't beat the first Arc. I just played through the second Arc. It's hard to get there with these rule sets. Do I Sprite? I feel like a Pixie's just kind of smarter. Please don't kill me. Ice Shield. Oh boy, that's not good. Fizzle, 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 fizzle. No, I should have pulled for my Fire Shield. I actually threw. I'm so bad at the video game! How am I alive? Sprite there was a dumb play. If you said Sprite, you should be banned. I might have lived with 5 health. I think I lived with 5 health. Minion, please, bro. Please don't fizzle. Minion, please. Oh my god, he's alive. I think current Patriots. I mean, I grew up in the Bay. So, like, that's kind of why I'm a Patriots fan from the Bay Area. So, like, I think that would be cool. I think I have to Sprite here. Or I could just gamble. Fuck it, let's not lose. Yeah, that's probably smart. I didn't want to Sprite though, because like Pixieing next round is probably better. If I could do the math and lived. Which I think I would have been able to if he birded. I just couldn't live his natural attack. I think I'd want to try. Like, there's still a lot of shit just in America I've never seen that I'd like to go see. Just look up photos, bro. It's the same. I think that's entirely true. Just look up photos, bro. There's other shit. Like, I feel like I would enjoy like going skiing in like Tahoe, which like I've done before. But, like, that to me would be more fun than, like a nice ski trip. Rather than, like, going to some place I've never been and, like, seeing a bunch of shit I don't really care about. He's got 2 health. GG? GG easy? Grand Canyon was a cool spot to scroll TikTok. I just feel like the Grand Canyon's kind of overhyped. That's actually a great drop. What the fuck? I will get on the train of like. I feel like for like I feel like there's a lot of cool national parks, but there's also a lot of them that are kind of like, okay, like this isn't that cool. I can kind of agree with that. I feel like there's a lot of national parks that are like super beautiful and like everyone should go see. And then there's some that I'm sure are like important and I like I support for like their ecological value, but like I don't want to take a tour there. Like the Redwoods, like I think everyone should go see the Redwoods. The Redwoods are pretty cool. You know, some of the more like deserty shrubland parts of California, it's kind of like whatever. I don't really need this as like a tour destination. I don't really want to take a tour here. Private Quinn. Alright. Now all we have left is Cyclops Lane. Which, like, I already did most of it. Yay. Let's go. Spell quests are allowed. Spell and Z quests you can do. I don't know where the fuck Joshua Tree is. Joshua Tree. It's in California. It's down. It's like almost on the border though. It's so north, or it's so south. It's by like Palm Springs, kind of. Are you allowed to use the Bolt Blade wand if it drops from the main boss here? The Bolt Blade? What is the Bolt Blade? Is that a D's nuts joke? Damn, I didn't even know this was a thing. This can drop from Achilles? How have I never... I haven't even gotten this once. Which is crazy to think about. I mean, if it drops, it's allowed. I didn't even know that was in Achilles' pool. Yeah, I mean, if it drops, it's fair game. That would be a crazy drop. I've never gotten that. It can also drop from Akka Karan. That guy's a pretty mean boss in Krok. That dude's pretty mean. Why does bro have a pip wand? I mean, I wouldn't even be able to use it for like a long ass time. It wouldn't even come into play until Marley Bone for me because of the level cap. But it would be pretty epic. Heartsteel is Gobsmack. Although it might drop from some other shit, I don't know. I think it's only Gobsmack. Heartsteel, most overrated piece of gear of all time. Most overrated piece of gear of all time. It's a fraud. I've gotten some of the, like, good low-level crowns gear before from Nightshade and other bosses. Like, I've gotten some level 5 robes that were, like, decent. They weren't anything, like, run-breaking. His name is Prince Gobblestone, you larper. Gobblestone these nuts. Got him! Oh my god. I just can't stop winning. I don't fucking know. Okay, how does the fact that I misremember the fucking random side boss mean anything about my LARPing? How this is the thing, is like, your elitism is just not even based in reality. What's your favorite world? I really be fucking with Dragonspyre. My top 3: Dragonspyre, Polaris. What is my third? Give me the Darkmoor Dungeon. Top 3 worlds. There's a huge streamer on Twitter LARPing about being a level 180 on Wiz. That can't be true. You can't skip this fight anymore, they patched it. That's the thing though, is like, I don't believe you could LARP about this game, because it's not like it's gonna get you like Twitter cred. Like, I could see you LARPing about something like RuneScape maybe, where like there's at least like a decent audience of it, and like I feel like you could be perceived a certain way if you have like a god tier RuneScape account. But like, say you have a level 180 Wizard 101 wizard, like isn't even gonna like, people aren't even gonna like know what that means. Would probably make it difficult for your LARPing. In this high roll for once. I believe. Yes! Oh my god, don't fizzle. Holy shit, Living Puppet, we actually did it. Dude, I don't even pretend to LARP RuneScape. I love RuneScape YouTube videos. It's one of those things though where like I watch like once every couple months, one of them will pop into my thing and I'll watch it. And usually it's like the compiled McTile series style videos where it's like them all put together. And I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I like watching them. I think they're interesting. RuneScape to me was one of those games that was like, the YouTube videos on it seem so lit, and then you actually play it and it's like, ooh, this isn't as fun. How could the YouTube videos on this be so fucking awesome, and then this is the game, you know? Settled Sailing Locked series? I don't think I'm up to date that much in RuneScape. Is it like the Mick Piled videos?
I think that this poll goes.
Settled Sailing Locked. Yeah, I've watched this guy's other videos. I don't watch the episodic ones though. Because usually he does like the big, where he puts them all in one video, and I've watched a couple of those. And I've definitely watched a couple like the finales. This guy's videos are crazy good. Subtle's videos are crazy good, and then I actually played RuneScape because I watched his videos. And I'm kind of like, this is not as fun as he makes it seem. Oof. That could have been bad. Good on me for actually healing there. Go me. We have like a... Just don't fizzle. And it's easy. Easy! Nope. No blade this time. It's cool to know that I could get a drop like that, though. I wonder what is the best Wizlocke drop I've ever got. It's probably like one of the like Christmas time pets that has the potential to just be kind of cracked. I think a spellproof pet. A free like 8 resist is pretty nutty. What's the over-under? I think it's 9. I think this is the run. That's what people have been calling this. This is being referred to as by experts as the run. Alright, I need to acquire some wealth. I have a feeling I'm going to be... That sells for 1 gold. Hello? Shit, I can't use. Don't want any of that stuff. $248 actually isn't... We probably have enough gold for what I need. Probably have enough. Dude, I had the craziest dream last night. That my dog, who's like old and fucking not athletic, caught a fish. And I was like, I didn't want him to kill the fish. So I was chasing him around, trying to get the fish away from him. It's a pretty intense dream. Yeah, but like he caught it in his mouth. And I was like, how the fuck did you do that? And I was chasing him around, trying to catch him. How long do you think it is until like there's someone invents a drug where they like shoot you up with it and then it like infiltrates your brain and it's like a controlled hallucination? You know what I mean? Like how long till like the Fortnite simulation drug comes out? We can't be that far off of it. We're already there. Yeah, but I don't want like a drug that gives me like a random hallucination. I want like the tailored Fortnite experience. Like Black Ops. You could do that with a VR headset. I just want like one quick needle push and I want to be in Fortnite. How far off are we? One quick prick of myself. But I feel like Fortnite would be the good use of that, you know? That's what the CIA was doing in the 70s. Why'd they stop? But like Salvia, you don't get to like control it, right? Isn't that when, like, people fucking see the Hat Man and shit and lose their minds? I'm so chill right now. Now I just heal. I got the minion up. I can 2-pip next round. We got Falgaze on the ropes, bro. I only know about the Hat Man because of Aaron Rodgers. I remember there was like that brief, the fucking NFL golden age of memes with Aaron Rodgers taking ashwagandha in the woods. Dude, I gotta write the devs like a fucking email about this new minion thing. Does he get stronger as I level up? Will his hits get better at least? So, like, when I'm in Dragonspyre, will his natural attacks do, like, the same as his 1-pips? No way I'd die here, right? Oh, I'm dead. Can we stop fizzling? For the love of fucking God. I actually have to Pixie. I actually am fizzling considerably more than I did on a Storm. So fucking annoying. There's no way his 4-pip natural attack does 467. There's no way. I refuse to believe it. Ooh, fine dagger. Kirk Cousins or Aaron Rodgers? In what sense? Like, currently? Neither. No way I die here. There's no way. No way I get bad luck twice. It just doesn't happen. Which one would I rather have dinner with? I feel like I could have dinner with, like, maybe that definitely not that have his football ability, but, like, living near Berkeley, I could have dinner with this people who have the exact same personality as Aaron Rodgers anytime I wanted. He is, like, the most prototypical Berkeley man ever. I'd probably rather have dinner with Ray Lewis. I feel like Ray Lewis is a murderer, but I wouldn't be worried about him being, like, unstable. I feel like most of the stories about Ray Lewis, too, are just, like, he's fucking the scariest human alive. As opposed to, like, the fucking stories with Aaron Hernandez. Hold on, let me what am I doing now? I want to play a different song. Give me something more hype. If you would. Alright, we lost last run to this guy. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. Shut up. Shut up, nerd. What the fuck is going on here? Alright, plan is simple. Go first, step one. I have all my shit in, right? Yep, just go first. Shit. Death Shield's chill. But I'd rather Storm Shield here, probably. I think I have to Storm Shield here. Storm Shield, Minion, and then... Actually, Storm Shield and then see what he does. Now it's Storm Shield, Minion, Death Shield. Yes. That's actually such a good... That Storm Shield was so good. Especially now that he's passed, that's like such a great opener. Go into this. Ooh, maybe I should have Death Shield. It's hard to say. I think I Death Shield here now. Death Shield here, and then we see what they do. I don't like the fact this guy has 4 pips. I do like the fact that I'm both Death Shielded and Storm Shielded. I don't think I can predict heal here. I think I have too much health. I think I have to troll. I think, like, maybe I could... Oh my god, that's so toxic. See, like, now he's gonna get an open bats on me. I have to heal here. There's so many ways I'm dead now. Oh, you fucker. I'm alive. I probably lived because of that fizzle. Storm... Okay, that's actually so chill. Living Puppet, I need you to do the tiniest bit of locking in. I need you to lock in! Do I Snow Serpent, bro? I think I have to. Or I could do this. It's actually a lower chance of fizzling. Let's do this. Please actually hit me with death. Don't Dark Sprite it off, you Warlord! Fizzle, fizzle. Oh, what a fizzle. Okay, we cannot fizzle this. We cannot fizzle. Okay, big no fizzle. Actually ginormous. We're out of useful shields and shit. No, I have one more death shield, right? Let's just throw this on. Oh my god, dude, he's only... Okay, actually, that's fine. Hopefully he Banshees me next and we just kind of win. This guy's fizzled, and now you're going to, after all that, you're going to use a death spell. I actually despise you. After all that, you're gonna hit into resist. Oh, 6-7, bro. He's trolling. Kind of, I think Sprite's probably a good play here. I'm not really at danger to whatever this is. Oh my god, of course it's a Dark Sprite. He's a Warlord. Trollalelo, trollalol. Alright, I think I have to Living Puppet again. I think there's a world I die to a natural attack. I do think probably I Heartbeat. Actually, I might even Pixie. No, I'm gonna Heartbeat. No. Yeah, I'm gonna Heartbeat. If this is a natural attack, he Warlorded. He's a Warlord. I might have lost. Jesus! Dude was actually warlording on my ass. Bring out the puppet. Hopefully this living puppet's a little bit better than the one who came before him. Now we just gotta actually get some damage in. We're gonna be full off of this spray. So I don't really see much of a purpose and point in actually healing yet. Fuck it, we ball. Die! Hey, that's good damage, at least. It's gotta be pretty close, right? One more Snow Serpent gets us there. This should be GG. Nice fizzle, brokey. Unless it's super low rolls. Easiest game of my life. Wow, that fight was really close. Ah, Midnight Sprite. Why does it have such... Its health is so bad. What is this? Look at its strength. This is the worst pet in the... I've never seen a 125 strength pet. What the fuck? What do you think? What do you think it actually, like... What abilities do you think this has? I mean, it gets death proof. Could be worse. It gets Pippo plenty, too. Still pretty ass. It's definitely still pretty ass. Take it though. Wowzers. Wowzers. I mean, we still gotta let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still gotta get through the field sprites. Or the field guards. Those things can be kind of mean. Wowzers! Nine mana's 5 more than I need. Why is Storm weak to myth? Politics, geopolitical tensions. Wow. 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 I want to do a good amount of Krok. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see how locked into the Krok I am. Wow. LeBron James was a Storm Wizard. I'd buy that. Although LeBron to me feels kind of like a fire. I'm not going to lose the first fight of Krok. Lies. Braun's not edgy enough to be a death, though. You need to be edgier. Holy shit, we're out of Wizard City with this one. Actually, I have to collect. I could get behind Miami Braun being a death. I could see that. He has more of the villain thing going on for sure. Okay. Get up to level 10. Steph to me feels more like a Storm. I feel like Steph also has that thing going where it's like if he gets hot, there's just no touching him, which I feel like fits Storm well. Where like if Storm can get it going, you're fucking cooked. You're cooked, buddy. I just feel like Miami Heat Braun to me isn't that iconic blacked out jersey, and that would be like the death fit. Like Miami LeBron in that black and red, that's like just prime death wizard. I get it's like the Heat when you'd make him think it was more fire, but he's kind of like, you know. James Harden? I don't know what James Harden would be. James Harden to me is kind of like a balance, I think. James Harden to me is kind of like a balance. KD's a myth, for sure. I think KD is like, has that snaky thing going on. Definitely. Alright, level 10. Make sure to level lock. Buzzinga. What about Cade? I don't think I know enough about Cade Cunningham to even assign him a school. I don't know if he even has like enough defining features, to be honest. Larry Bird could be light, even though it doesn't match his personality at all, because he kind of looks like a leprechaun. I feel like he's like enough of a Celtic where like yeah, I could see it. Brawny to me is a myth wizard. Brawny's just a little forgotten. Alright, I want to go grab this quest, because then I can multitask and do my spell quest while I also do my Smith's quest. I can be efficient. John Jones? What I don't know enough about the UFC. I know John Jones is like the greatest fighter of all time, at least like potential wise, and then he also really likes drugs, so I don't know. Where does that put him? I'm the wrong person to ask. Does Myth, you don't get Talos till 55? What the fuck? That can't be right. Is that only because it's there and it's like a quest or something? John Jones's death? I honestly, I can't even, I wouldn't even know, bro. Curry's a musketeer. Curry's a pirate class. Dude, the UFC's hard to, like... I feel like you gotta really be in that world. Like, you gotta be... I feel like it's hard, at least for me, to be, like, a casual UFC fan. Especially now, like, I guess now stuff's moved a lot to be less pay-per-view. But when all the fighting shit was pay-per-view, there's just, like, no way I'd watch that, you know? I don't want to, like, I don't want to do that. I'd feel bad telling someone they look like a fucking myth wizard. I feel like that would get mean. Don't fall asleep in the car. Do amphetamines instead. What spell would LeBron be? LeBron's got to be like Crow. I feel like he hits that GOAT status of like he does literally everything for you. He's an AoE hit, he's a drain, goes past absorbs. Just like a true S tier. Tom Brady to me is like a death. For sure. I could see Tom Brady being a myth, though. Or maybe even an ice. I honestly could see Tom Brady being kind of an ice. I feel like Tom Brady is just like, doesn't really have anything. You look at him and you're like, God, he's just like so talented at this. But he just never goes fucking away, which kind of is ice. It's like he just will not die. He will not quit. I guess Patrick Mahomes is kind of fire, maybe? I don't know. It's like all the fucking talent in the actual world. God's perfect quarterback. No, but Aaron Rodgers to me is a much more naturally talented arm. To me, Aaron Rodgers is like the one of the more talented quarterbacks I've ever watched. Tom Brady just like isn't far from athletic and like he had a decent arm, but like it's more in, like, his fucking ability to, like, just fucking stick around and prepare and just win. Dude just wins. Bro just does not lose. Yeah, but Tom Brady was also, even then, like, he was an accurate quarterback, but he was better in the sense of, like... This is like why I think the system quarterback argument is so dumb. Because it's like, I feel like part of the skill is like not having to fucking jam the ball into tight gaps. Brady could do that when he had to. But he wasn't like a Brett Favre where he's like, I'm going to try to throw this ball 300 miles an hour through 4 defenders 5 feet off the ground to try to like squeeze into this stupid, like he was just a better decision maker. Where like don't get me wrong, he made some of those throws, but like he didn't have to compared to like a guy like, you know, a Brett Favre or a fucking... School was Mike McDaniel's fucking crackhead school. I don't know. Where'd he end up? Where is Mike McDaniel's right now? Again, I feel like the argument of like a check down merchant just doesn't make sense when you look at who Tom Brady like won Super Bowls with as like his biggest playmakers. If all you needed to do to fucking win Super Bowls was have someone who could be a check down merchant, like there wouldn't be quarterbacks who are like far more talented who can't succeed. Is he the Falcons coach? He's the Chargers OC. Who's the Falcons coach? Who's the Falcons coach right now? Stefanski? That'd be a tough job, bro. Bro, I want to believe in Herbert. I honestly, if there's one team, my team I used to want to succeed so badly that wasn't my team was the Browns. But ever since the whole Deshaun Watson thing, I don't like the Browns as much. I want the Chargers to succeed. I want to be able to believe in them. I've just seen them get, it's never going to happen. I want it to happen bad. It's not that I'm rooting against them. It's just, I know, I just have to, at some point you have to become a realist. You know what I mean? At a certain point, we have to like, dreaming can only get us so far. I always wanted the Browns to win. I just like I got a soft spot for people who just can't win. I like when the losers win. I'm always like, that's why I wanted the Knicks to win the championship once the playoffs were like whatever shaping up. It's like I just like the underdog. I like the team that hasn't won. I like the underdogs. How do I feel about this deck? Yeah, that's probably chill. Probably chill. Cool. I thought I froze off the shitty Dark Sprite. No, I did. I froze off the bad one. I kept the good one. Look there, Wizard. Wizard, it's the teleporters. I got Krok's number this time. If you can't beat him, join him. If you can't beat him, join him. Want to go fight the fire ones? Go fight the fire guy. Narini Scoots. Bengals, Lions, Super Bowl is what the people want. I don't even really care for the Bengals. I'm kind of not a Joe Burrow believer anymore. I'd like the Lions to win. I'd be okay with a Jared Goff Super Bowl. How did that not do any damage? I think there's so many quarterbacks that have been in Joe Burrow's position that don't get the grace Joe Burrow does. There are so many young, talented quarterbacks who, like, don't have a lot of early career success, and they all get scrutinized except Joe Burrow. He's also, like, 29, and he's never won anything. He made one Super Bowl. Joe Burrow's kind of a fraud. Kind of on fraud watch. He's won more than Lamar or Josh Allen. Yeah, and that's all anyone ever talks about with Lamar or Josh Allen. Like, that's the only thing that ever gets brought up with those two, is they haven't won. Lamar Jackson is like a two-time MVP, probably one of the better quarterbacks in the generation, and people still, like, don't give him any credit about fucking anything. What are we talking about? Because he has no aura, Burrow has aura. That is a good point. I didn't think about that. I just think Burrow's kind of the media darling. I was a Josh Allen apologist till this season. Until this year, I was a Josh Allen apologist.
You found the...
The fuck is this music? I don't know.
Standing before me, wizard. Fall to the floor.
Alright, I gotta pee. When I come back, we're gonna try a new strat. I got a new strategy for these beating Narini fuckers. Chad, I posed to you a question. How could I get crocked if I am the croc? Answer me that. How could they crock me if I am the croc? Wait. I have the final piece too. The final Infinity Stone. How can the croc with the funny hat beat me if I am the croc with the funny hat? He stands no chance. What is he gonna fucking do? He's shaking. He's got no chance, bro. No chance in hell. Crocs cannot croc crocs. My fez is gonna keep falling. Shit. It needs to be like taped to my croc head. I'm not a lizard, I'm a crocodile. Dude, where are my clops? I might just Pixie. I'm gonna just Pixie, because he's gonna hit me. 500 IQ play, by the way. It's actually a good-ass fucking heal. Go Zerret. Where are my Cyclops? Motherfucker! Dude, what the... why can't I pull a freaking thingy McBobber? He's gonna steal my trap! No! Alright, I'll switch up the music. I want, like, desert video game music vibes, though. Desert video game music. Oh, yeah. Now we're gaming. So did I just not put in whatever the fuck they're called? Did I just forget to put in Cyclops? Give me a Cyclops. Holy fuck, there is a god. If I didn't know, I'm actually doing fine this fight. We're actually chilling. We're actually so chilling. Yo, MJ with the 5 gifted? Holy shit, MJ. Appreciate it, my goat. MJ Coolio 3 with the gifted. Shout out MJ. There's no way I lose here, right? Surely not. There's just no way. Nice lizard costume. I'm a croc, but I appreciate it. I am a croc. It's back. It's back! I'm gonna run out of heals. Yo, what's up, DW? What are you gonna do against Wild Sunbird? Fuck. Cross that bridge when I come to it. Did I own what before this stream? No, the minion spell limits are brand new. Are like only a couple months old. A couple weeks. The last one was attempt 5. What the fuck happened? A lot. I reached enlightenment. I now understand what true power is in the spiral. I didn't count the runs where if I forget to level lock, I don't on the first level lock, I just don't count it. Because that's kind of just me, like I restart, but it's just kind of me being stupid rather than dying, you know? I feel like that I don't want to inflate attempt numbers with shenanigans like that. This playlist is kind of fire. I'm not dressing up as a cow. No. This is a one-time thing to stop the Crocs. I keep getting fucking dunked on. I mean, I guess if I lose to the same cow 20 times, I'll dress up as a cow. Yeah, I'm gonna hit a potion. Probably a good call. I can't believe I lost to a rotting fodder and went into the fight with full health and actually tried. Is the crazy part. Like, I've lost to a lot of stupid mobs, but usually it's because I just, like, am not paying attention. Or, like, I get pulled at low health. Losing full health and actually trying is, like, pretty bad. It's pretty embarrassing. I'm not making a YouTube short out of that. You think I want to post on my channel me getting shit on by a rotting fodder? Hell no. How is this staying on my head? There we go. What, money? I wouldn't make money on that. I guess maybe I'll do it. I don't know. What's my favorite world? I really like Dragonspyre. Although Krok seems to be growing on me for some reason. I'm feeling a lot more pro Krokotopia than I once did. Shit! Is this thing fire? No, it's balance, right? No, it is fire. The keys to success. The Wizard 101 representation of the British is probably my favorite representation of the British. Even more than in real life, because they're just dogs. I kind of like the dogs. When you see these dogs in your front yard, just know upstairs I'm going hard. Bing bong. Dude, actually good power pip. I will not get Krok today. Dude, I saw a football player today. Why is this one so much louder? What the fuck? I saw a football player today whose first name was like something with an A and his last name was Chili's. So like the abbreviation of his name was Achilles, which I thought was so cool. I thought it was so tough. Yeah, dude, they named him after the Wiz Boss. It's crazy. It's crazy those kids are already in college. Crazy those kids are already in college. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. So much wealth to be made on treasure cards. Oh, 319. I'm gonna be rich. Oh, the wealth. Oh, that's so much money. I needed that. Alright, I should go buy the better hat, at least right now. Upgrading the other shit is, like, less of a... I mean, we still want to do it. But the hat is, like, a really big, health buff. It should be, like, 40 extra health. I don't know what song this is. Got some crazy shit. Got some crazy instruments going on. I don't know if I like it or not. Weakness counter could have been useful. Nah. I'd rather have the gold. At this point, I'd rather have the gold. I need to be less... I should be able to buy every upgrade I need, actually. And maybe even some tower shields could be nice. No, they patched forklift skip. sad day. It's a sad day watching Forklift Skip go. A terrible day for rain. Music to plunder at home, too. Shut up. Home, tomb. Same idea. Same vibe. Alright. Is this a PB? No. It'll be a PB if I beat the Wild Sunbird. I've beaten the fire area. I've never beaten the ice area. The ice area is where I get stumped. I've only beaten the fire. I mean, I've only done this, beaten the fire area once. So we're close already. Because I'm planning on continuing this run through the second arc, and I'm allowed to craft in the second arc. So I'm just grabbing stuff when I see it. I can also sell it eventually if I really need the gold. I'm kind of liking this yellow and blue thing we got going on. You know what I mean? I'm kind of fucking with this. The pet doesn't really match, but I'm fucking with it. I feel like why I banned crafting and the bazaar is like it really streamlines it, so like every school plays the same way. So I would just use my same school strats I cooked up that like were hard to like whatever, and then it's like I don't really want every school's best strategy to revolve around like getting as much death damage as possible and abusing vampire. So that's kind of why I banned it, to bring back the diversity to the challenge. I could train the pet, it's just not going to be worth it. Like, the best thing this thing could get is Death Ward, which, like, is not going to help us. It's also going to get Death Ward with 125 strength. So, pretty doo-doo cheeks. Unfortunately. Yeah, I'll just take the extra 7 health, right? Better than a kick in the teeth. And then I need the better robe. Oh, yeah. Am I ever ready to crock it up? 819 health is actually pretty respectable. That's actually decently respectable.
Welcome back, young
Oh, yeah. This is a desert song. Now this is a desert song. When do you start drinking alcohol? I'll probably do a drinking stream like Friday or Saturday. I only do one drinking stream a week. They just usually become videos. It's like there's like usually, it doesn't really matter how the recording goes. You can kind of always make a drinking stream into a video. With like challenge runs and shit, you actually have to worry about like whether the challenge run goes well. Sometimes drinking videos actually go better when they go terribly. You know what I mean? I mean, I could do two if I'm just drinking and it's like a challenge I'm doing and it's not whatever. I've done like more than one in this week. I couldn't do more than 1999 in a week. I would hate myself. I think I'm gonna do another drunk lock Pokemon, which would be on Saturday. I think I might do a stream all day Saturday or something. Dude, the 999s might be my high. I guess Wizlocks are like the highest average view video I upload, but like those hardly count because of how long they take to make. They're kind of in their own category, you know? But I think outside of that, 999s are like the highest performing video for sure. I should do more drinking streams to help my liver? It's like resistance training. Now that makes sense. I buy that science. Microfiber tears in my liver. Reps to failure. Oh yeah, I mean the time, even a 99, like a 999 is a little bit more time, but even then not really. 999s are easy to make. It's just about like, I don't think if I did weekly 999s, that, you know, I kind of gotta wait for like the right time to do them and shit, you know. I might do another backyard baseball vid though. I think maybe a backyard baseball video where I play with like the absolute worst team on the hardest difficulty and turn it into like a drinking game and just don't eat hot dogs. Could be fun. Nothing in this game ever makes sense. Once you accept the fact that nothing will ever make sense, it all starts to make sense. I got that shit on me, you know what I mean? This isn't really desert themed, but this goes hard. I've never heard this song. This goes kind of stupid. What is this from? This is an F-Zero soundtrack? Red Canyon. I actually really like this song. I'm a crocodile. I'm in Crocotopia. Why do people keep thinking I'm a lizard? I don't think this can kill, but it'll get close. What are crocs if not large lizards? I guess that's a good point. Or what are crocs like classified as? Are they classified as lizards? I don't think that's true. I just want him dead. I want him dead and gone. reptiles. If I do it like this, it's like I'm actually looking at his eyes. I can't see shit. Hopefully the Arc 2 vid will be out Sunday. A boy can dream. A boy can dream. Splicat? Splicat. I think this keeps me alive. I might as well just do this. Yeah, I do all my editing myself. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really... I guess it's kind of down to, like, what you think it's a loss or a win. It doesn't really matter. I like editing. Do you watch your vids all the way through before posting? Yes. What? You kind of have to if you're editing it. What, like, I don't know how you would be able to edit it without watching it through. It'd be kind of like, do you, like... I don't even know. Doesn't seem like it, Buster. I don't know how you would edit something without watching it all the way through. I'm not a furry. I mean, you can get really cheap editors. You just don't pay them. You just get people to edit for exposure. I'm sure there are also people that would edit, like, entire videos for, like, really cheap. I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to pay someone an exposure. The other thing is, like, I could pay someone, like, maybe one day I'd hand off, like, the, like, drinking stream video edits and shit. If it's, like, a video that doesn't have any scripting to it. But, like, I don't think I'd ever... I like editing the Wizlocke. I don't want to give off the Wizlocke. I'd rather not. $10+ a minute? No way. You're telling me someone would charge $600 to edit the 999 video? That would be kind of crazy. That video probably took me... I don't know how long it took me to edit. $5 a minute edited. I guess that's like $300 maybe. I don't know. I guess like if you were gonna do it hourly, I guess it's probably close. $300 wouldn't be crazy. Editing the Wizlocke's actually like pretty easy. It's just very time consuming. It's also like the most time consuming part about a Wizlocke is the intro. And like writing the script for it. But the actual act of editing it's actually pretty easy. That's kind of crazy. I mean, that is not cheap. I guess it makes sense though. If you know, if you're like a YouTuber who's just like a big time like streamer who can just slop upload, like daily slop, it's, you know, is gonna get like a couple 100,000 views probably. To not even have to touch it. Do this. VTuber slop is the easiest, what, to edit? I could see that. I think the easiest type of YouTube video to edit would be like someone who's just really good at a game. Like if you're just editing like someone who's fucking sick at like Counter-Strike or something, and the gameplay itself is just super entertaining, I feel like that would be so easy to edit. Because you just gotta let a lot of that shit play. Hands count on money. I mean, part of like the editing too is like, I feel like, at least for like the way it worked for me, is like, I don't really ever feel like... There's times where, like, there's shit that I wish would come out faster. But, like, for how much I stream and shit, I feel like I stay on top of it pretty well. And I don't know if I'd want to do a bunch more slop streams just to, like, get to the point where I can, like, turn out more slop. So I can pay to create, you know? What's up, Soma? I appreciate you. It's full heal here. I want to do a case-a-thon. Dude, I mean, my thing is, like, I don't have the type of personality. I'm not good at, like, faking energy. As some of you probably know. Like, if I was to do, like, a true subathon, I would be a miserable like, dude, it would be like the fucking Wizlocke speedrun. Or the Wizard 101 speedrun in a week. Like, by the end of that, it was just miserable. Like, it wasn't fun for anyone. It wasn't fun to watch. It wasn't fun to play. It's just like, what is the point of that at a certain point? And I feel like for like a good subathon, it's like you gotta have like someone else planning your shit. Like you gotta have all the segments planned out and like. So I don't know. I think it would be hard for me to do. I think a case-a-thon will be fun. I think I could do like 1 or 2 days of like 16-hour-a-day streaming. After that, I fucking would want to kill everyone. I'm open to doing more collabs. For a long time when I was in school, it just like wasn't feasible. It was like scheduling anything more than a week in advance for me was like impossible. But like part of like going off on tangents and stuff, like it might not be related to the game, but it's like I'm at least like conscious. I feel like me just sitting here power questing Wiz or like playing some random game is like not fun. It's not fun to do and it's not fun to stream. Dude, like, that's the other problem with, like, a duo Wizlocke is, like, it's a commitment, bro. That shit would be a commitment. Like, I don't think, like, it's such a long game. I'd be more open to doing, like, one-off fun collab streams than, like a long-ass commitment like that. It's kind of scary. EA, there's genuinely no way you, of all people, just typed that in my chat. There's simply no way. I refuse to believe what I saw there is real. Pop up in a Kaiser Noah tier list video. I love Kaiser Noah's videos. I just like, that's not what I don't know. I couldn't do it. I don't have the ability to like be remotely objective and rank things. I'm gonna like my whatever, all my shit would be way too biased. My top 10s, people would see my top 10s and they would hate them. What is the smart play here? It might just be to Pixie. I kind of want Bro dead, though. But if I kill Bro, what's my follow-up? But it's not like he could 2-pip me. I'm smart. This was smart. Fuck this game. Have I ever mentioned that? I'm gonna have to heal again. I mean, at a certain point, there's just, like, some spells you can't fizzle without risking dying, and, like, I'd be fizzling more than fresh seltzer these days. No, I won't do another Black Flag stream. Black Flag's like a hard stream game, I think, for me. Because there's not really an end, and there's not a great way to put, like, a challenge spin on it, you know? You gotta have a plan going into what? Probably dead to troll next round. Split cat. What's up, Soapy? Two Narinis down. Damn. That's a lot of health on boots. Holy shit. Yo, Pawu with the 22 months. Appreciate it. Shout out my goat. I already did one of the... I played a little bit of Black Flag off stream. I took out one of the legendary ships. I took out, like, the ghost ship one. Yo, Caspian with the 35 months. Holy unk. Appreciate it. Holy unk. I played a good amount. I low-key didn't do anything but all the ship upgrades. Kind of hard focused that. I mean, I got pretty far in my stream. I got pretty much every ship upgrade done during the stream that didn't require the diving shit. And then the diving shit's super easy. You just don't hold space. You can speed it up with space. And then if you let go, it slows back down. I'm gonna go grab potions before this fight, just so I don't die to something turbo stupid. Hopefully this is the run. A boy can hope. A boy can dream. Oh well, we'll just play it 3 times. Fuck it. But we both. But we will. Get money, yeah, yeah? Get money, yeah, yeah. Get money, yeah, yeah. Well, I did die 3 times last stream. I did die 3 times. Last stream was not a good Wizlocking stream. It was not a great Wizlocking stream for us. Get money, yeah, yeah. Yes. This playlist is kind of fucking crazy. Bro, I need you to do 8 damage. Okay, that's actually fine. Do not fizzle. Yeah, I can lick it. Oh, what a heal. What a heal from Zeret. I'm so back. 2-2-2. It's a sign!
Daddy!
Yo, what's up, Skylander Hunter with the member? Appreciate it. Sick username. If you want to become a member, it's only 99 cents. You get cool emotes. You get the Get Crocked emote. You get the Get Crocked emote. The thing is, like, you can't now revert Orthrus and shit, you know? Like, it's too late to go back and make Orthrus a double hit AoE, I think. I think it would have been cooler. Honestly, like, it kind of amazes me they just said fuck it and made it a 700 damage single hit, but... I gotta go in and add a bunch of Twitch emotes. Could plus 40 this thing. I'm gonna shield. I'm gonna shield. I'm a shield. Could have been a Spellment Path. That would have been cool. I mean, the animation doesn't change though, right? Like it doesn't. That would never. It's got to go back to the old animation. Is there like an Orthrus TC out there that's still like the double hit version? Is that out there still? Somewhere in the cosmos?
Daddy!
Yo, Jacob with the member, appreciate it. Shout out my goat. The animations can change. But like for some of the old like AoEs, the like OG animation's still out there. I don't think Orthrus is even, I don't even think that version of Orthrus still even exists as a treasure card even. I don't even think that thing's out there still. What is that melody? Item cards still exist? Those aren't good. I wish they just had more health. This run's kind of cooking. I mean, we got a lot of health, too. 819, I think, is our highest health total yet. This ring's helping a lot, and then this, but we get the upgraded version of this here too. So that'll be nice. It's not a fursona. It's not what it is. I am beating Narini. Did anyone do, you know, like the, it was called like the Wax Museum. Did anyone do that in elementary school? Where it was like you dressed up as someone and then like they would come over and you'd have like to have a script memorized and they'd like press on you and you had to like read out what who you were dressed up as. You know what I'm talking about? I was Jackie Robinson. I was like some New York Giants pitcher. I forget his name. I was JFK. The idea was like you pretended like you were the wax, because you know, I don't know if anyone, let's say they're called wax museums, right? I've never been to one. But the idea is like you had to dress up and like pretend to be someone like some famous historical figure. I was Eleanor Roosevelt. That's pretty, yeah. New York Giants don't have pitchers? Yeah, but the San Francisco Giants do. The arguably more famous baseball team does. Uh-oh. Keep in mind, he's a fucking fire wizard. Try being yourself. It was a history project. What the fuck are you talking about? What? What? I would have alpha-mogged my teacher. I would have said, I refuse to be anyone but myself. I don't know. I was just reminded of that because I'm dressed up as Beatty Narini right now. Why'd they feel to need the Murph? Just in case anyone was having fun playing Myth. They had to make sure you couldn't have fun. I ordered this shit off Amazon. Do you dress up for Halloween? Yeah. I don't even remember what I was this year. I think I was a Pokemon. don't remember what Pokemon I was, though. I think I might have been Wooper. I don't fucking know. Oh, emote on him. I like how she casts herself. That's a great call. Me when I get the robe of talent. Let's go. Ooh, 20 more health. Let's go. I'm healthy, bro. 830, pretty much 840 health. Holy fuck. I'm locked at 10 for this entire world. Going as Captain Pork. I'm going as Pork and Beans. That would be the worst Halloween costume ever. I'm Pork and Beans. I think Frog is 22, so I think I'll have it for Marley, which will be nice. I should also get Mythblade, which is also really cool. Professor Winthrop. Prince Manu Narini is so fucked. Hopefully this guy isn't the fucking Avatar. I need that little bit of gold. I need that little bit of gold off you. Yeah, but sometimes they choose not to use their avatar ability. It'd help me a lot if you chose to not be the avatar today. Ooh, and we go first. That's actually big. That means we go first against Krok as well. Arg. Split cats. Homer, Maggie, Bart. 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 I'm high rolling. I killed him with my high roll beam. Does he actually? I think he actually has 1 health. There's no way, right? Surely not. Surely he didn't live on 1 health to clops me, right? No way, that's true. That couldn't be. It couldn't be! Game fucking sucked. You guys aren't myth wizards. Stop that. You guys. All right, I think I'm chilling either way. I have to get a pixie though. I need a pixie though. He's not dual schooling. He doesn't even have Archmastery yet. Dumbass. Alright, this has to be... I didn't pull a pixie. Imagine I fizzle this and lose. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking... maybe 6 feet. Ain't so far down. 266. El Diablo. El Diablo. Nah, I think that shit. That still did 136 though. That's a lot. I don't think I want to VR clap Crocopatra. That doesn't sound like a great time. Hopefully he doesn't elf me. Ah, loser. You're dead. Back to the lobby with this one. Oh. Ah. Back to the lobby with you. 2 pink dandelion drops. Gee willikers. Why do I have so much mana? I feel like I don't normally got this much mana on me. Alright. This would be a big victory. This would be big for the Myth Wizlocke morale. Would I rather loose a djinn or have a cheating girlfriend? I mean, if I have a cheating girlfriend, that means I at least have a girlfriend, right? So probably that one. Right? It's like, would you rather crash your Lamborghini or lose again, right? If I crash my Lamborghini, I at least have a Lamborghini. What if your girlfriend cheated in the Wizlocke?
I mean, you can't cheat the Wizlocke. If you just don't play by the rules, you're not doing a Wizlocke. There is no cheating in the Wizlocke. If you break any of the rules, you're not doing a Wizlocke.
I'm surprised you don't have one. Not everyone who's 22 has one. That's not like a law of the universe. Yeah, I don't know if Pixie was the play there. I think I have to wait to troll. Oh well.
Please don't destroy me. How does he know to one-pip it off? Who is this guy? Alright, at least I didn't fizzle that. Ow! My thesis was econ.
Is he gonna clops me?
You loser! That's my spell!
I was not in a frat, no. There is the minion. I probably should have waited around to cast you, because now you're going to waste my trap like a dum-dum. But whatever. I was econ and STS. Kind of hate that for you, but go off, king. I feel like if I do that, I can lose, so I'm gonna pass. Like, I have to fucking Pixie again. Why didn't I heal? Because if he would have done something stupid with his pips, I would have done something else with mine. There's a world where he, like, fucking leprechauns or does some stupid shit, and I don't want to heal. Instead, he's playing like a warlord. Power pip there's actually kind of ginormous. Alright, do this.
Now I'm forced to Pixie again. I could just Fire Shield. I think I'm safe if I do this. I tied the final of the Arc 2 Wizlocke. I wonder how much this does. I probably still just have to Pixie here. Yeah, I have to Pixie. Pixie and Eclipse wins. I mean, in Chrysalis, I was level locked at 90. Which is the furthest the highest level I've been. Of course it low rolls, why wouldn't it? Oof. Why couldn't I? Actually, that's not even a good thing. Actually, upon further review, that shit's garbage.
Daddy!
Yo, Cricket with the 10?
Let the cats play Wizlocke.
I don't think the cats would want to play a Wizlocke. I feel like my cats are like actually the happiest beings in the universe, just fucking sleeping all day. I'll ask him. I'll see if Living Puppet wants to give it a try. Alright, big dub. We made it through the first part of Krok. That has not been a guaranteed for us as of late. Pretty big W. Got hella shit. Fuck, why did it try to give me how to do that? This has to be the run. No way it wouldn't be, right? Right now I'm level locked at 10. I will be level locked at 10 for all the Krok. As per the rules. I'm pretty dialed right now. I gotta sneeze real bad though. Fuck. I don't really plan on streaming for that much longer. I already feel the green goblin urge. The mask is talking to me to do stupid shit. I'm feeling the voices in the back of my head telling me to throw. Yeah, I'm not doing this.
All right, I think we did a good job. This was a W stream, was it not?
We got a good run going. We got 840 health on a myth that's in like a good part of Krok. Next stream we can definitely play through to Krokopatra. I think we're balling, bro. Yeah, I mean, we just got to keep being locked in. We just got to stay locked in. All right. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. W stream. We did it. We've done it, Joe. I'm going to go fucking eat something. I'm starving.